Hey guys, still here and welcome back to They Are Billions. It's episode 12 and I'm going to take down one of the 3 hordes which are blocking my way. I have this one over here with 8,000. These are old and weak. 1,000 fast. Or 2,800 all fast. These guys are no fun at all. And there's way too many of them. Fortunately, there is something I can do to tip the scales in my favor a little bit more, and that's spend some research. What I'm going to go for is chemistry, to further the damage of the soldiers by 20%. And I want the autonomous weaponry. This will give me the WASP, which is a stationary gun. Does quite a bit of damage. So let's go for that. And what is next? Yeah, the ballista was overpowered initially. I don't even have the ballista, nor am I going to get it, because I don't find the ballista to be that interesting. Reinforced armor, though, to give my soldiers another 20% armor. That's going to stack up nicely with the chemistry. Can I give them another bonus, maybe? I still really like the black market. Let's see, currency. Concrete. This is tempting. Stone walls. Strong walls that keep the colony defended from nearby enemies. Alternatively, commerce. Can buy and sell resources. Automatically sells excess resources produced. Projectiles. Ranger attack damage. I'm going to skip all these for the moment. I don't really think that I need them. Optics. Additional view range for the command center. Meh. Barricades. Not really. Let's go for gold transportation. Each time the train arrives, it will leave you with a shipment of an additional 200 gold. So that's what I want. Anyway, first, we have a swarm to deal with. And we're going to go for the 8,000. Why? Because they're all weak and slow. That's what we're going to take down. Professional soldiers only gives you 1 additional soldier at the start of the mission. So that's why I'm not going for that one, because it's not really worth it. I now also have access to the WASP for 40 points. They do not treat it like prey, although it can be attracted by their fire. So they basically ignore a WASP. At least that's what it says. Now I haven't actually used the WASP, so I'm really eager to try and get a couple of these things deployed. And just see how much firepower they actually have. Let's see, overlapping fields of fire. Let's just go full WASP, just for the fun of it. Let's see if I can afford to triple up on them, maybe even quadruple. I have no idea if this is going to work. Let's have some fun and experiment. Jeez, I can deploy a lot of these. Holy crap. That's a lot more than I was expecting, actually. And I still have cash for another 10. I can almost field an entire barrier of these. Let's see if I can make it a perfect box. Probably not the most efficient way to use my resources, but fuck it. And I can get 1 whole soldier. Come and get me. Here we go. The WASP box. Or maybe we should call it the Hornets nest. Now, if you'll excuse me, I go AFK while these things very, very slowly approach my base. 3 left. 2 left. 1. Gotcha. Wow, that was exciting. If you can just go AFK like that in the game, something's not going right. I'm gonna try a similar approach over here. This is 1,000 infected, but these are definitely faster. So I wonder if it's going to go as well. It might. It might. We shall see how it goes. We got 2,000 Empire points. That means I can get 50 wasps. Tempting as it might be, I don't think 50 wasps are all going to get into range. I think a double line might be most effective here. That is, if I can field it, because these things can fire over each other. Still 600 left. Now, this should not be as much of a waiting game. There we go, I'm out of cash. Because these are a hell of a lot faster. Here we go. Let's see if these wasps have enough firepower to deal with this. Now, I just realized that these are completely out of position. So, I should place those in a different spot if I have to redo this. Here they come. Still, I think that the wasps might not have that much difficulty with this. Because once again, we have a good overlapping field of fire. These might not get a whole lot of work. They're about to hit the south as well. Oh, they're just hitting this bit. Well, kind of. Yeah, this thing hasn't been scratched at all. 700 left. 600. Still not a scratch on that wasp. Do they even try? Because I know that the wasps are classed as inert objects. Yeah, they seem to be just bypassing the wasps entirely, going directly for the tower. Now, there was a part about they can get attracted by weapons fire. I'd say this would be plenty of weapons fire. And yet. Maybe not. Oh, the northern swarm is almost done. 120 left. 80. 50. 20. Done. Okay. Just deploy the wasps and have some fun. Now, with that, I wonder, can I take on these? Because this is a whole bunch of infected. This is almost 3 times that number. I think I might not have enough firepower for that yet. I can get the narrow pass. Or I can go for... No, not the Coast of Bones. Cape Storm. Let's go for Cape Storm. This land extends into the sea, holds a great wealth of resources that the Empire wishes to control. Conquer the lands of Cape Storm and exploit its resources to honor the Empire. The Cape's climate can be very cruel because its wind and permanent storms... but that will not be your biggest concern. We have detected a large swarm of infected approaching the lands of the Cape. Defend the bridge to the north. Of the north. With all your strength, because it's the only point of entry, and the infected will come in increasing number. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. This is going to be a tough mission. And it's going to be a long mission. That's for damn sure. So it's never going to fit into one episode, but that's alright. We'll just see how far we can get.
This better be good.
Now, a couple of rangers. As you can see, we already have a couple of defenses up here. They're unmanned.
What's up?
That's a bit of a concern. They will need to get manned in order to be effective.
Oh, more orders. Yes.
First order of battle over here is to get Soldier Center up. So I have stone. And I'm going to need to get some wood. The question is where. Actually, maybe let's throw down some additional housing. Maybe these tents are still completed before the train leaves. But I kind of doubt it. And there's the additional cash that I got from the research. Sawmill. That's 9. That's 8, 9-ish. 13. That's better. Keep him at bay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go for the sawmill just over here. Positioning sucks. But at the moment it's the best I can get. Oh, and I'm gonna need more food as well. A hunter cottage over here is 8 food. 9 food. That's enough for a couple more tents.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
And quarry-wise, I need a bit more wood. This thing's gonna need 2 ticks in order to get that done.
So tired. Last night was amazing.
Now, this is definitely not the first time I've played this map. I have played this map quite a few times, because I keep getting just killed off at this map. Because this is just child's play. There's going to be a hell of a lot of zombies coming down that way. That's why I went for the shock towers. That's the whole objective. Getting the shock towers and making sure I have enough defenses up north to keep those zombie hordes away. See, there's 1 tick. Need another. So, I know for most of the map what it looks like. Over here, we've got this big bridge. This is where the final wave is going to come. That final wave is going to just turn this whole bridge red on the map. Every single inch is going to be covered in zombie. That is not something I'm especially looking forward to, but it's an inevitability. So it is something I'll have to prepare for. And my preparation is the shock towers and conquering all the lands down here. Because zombies don't spawn down there. That is, until they get hold of one of your buildings. But let's just hope for the moment that that's not going to happen. The plan is to get soldiers going as quickly as possible and send those guys north to start manning the walls. So what I'm currently doing is trying to build outwards as quickly as possible and at the same time have a modicum of defenses. Push out, get the soldier center going, get my population count going and get soldiers. Because then I have a far better chance of surviving this map. Because while the final, or the big wave, might come at day 50, you are going to get constantly larger waves coming towards those walls in the north. Starts out fairly harmless, and it ends with a full-blown offensive. No fun.
What's up? Any infected around?
And of course, at the same time, the usual applies. Keep your buildings safe. Keep the Zeds at bay. And try not to have any of them ruin the fun.
Oh, more orders.
Now, with this additional population, I hope to get a quarry going. And I need a bit more... Yeah, I have enough population. I just need a bit more wood.
Roger that.
I'm gonna set up a wall here. Yep.
What's up?
That should block off that area.
Are you sure?
Oh.
Chase my arrows. Okay.
There is definitely no shortage of zombies down there.
The train has arrived at the station.
And it looks like we have our first contenders to start attacking the walls.
You again.
Perfect.
They are trying to break through.
There we go. Alright. Fisher Cottage.
The walls are under attack.
So 19. Need one more tick, and then I can get my quarry up in the north.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Yeah, I know.
You again.
We'll have to handle that.
Great.
Try not to
Our
aggro anyone
defences
down
are
here.
being attacked.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
You're Task Force 2, you're Task Force 1. Task Force 1 stays down here. Task Force 2 pushes up north.
Building completed.
And Task Force might be a bit rich for basically 2 Rangers.
What?
But it's a start.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Alright, ladies, I need you to patrol.
Wasting my time.
And I want my soldier center. I need a bit more wood. Like 3 ticks more.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately, I cannot repair these walls nor the towers until I get close enough.
The train has
So I'm going to have to
arrived at
keep
the
building
station.
on north with Tesla towers to make sure that this does fall under my direction.
Attention.
And
Building
only then
completed.
will I be able to repair the buildings and make sure that these defenses are going
Walls
to
under
hold.
attack.
Plenty of stone.
Okay. A new task.
They are attacking the colony defences.
Yeah, I
What do you
know.
want now?
You mentioned something like that.
Gotcha.
Alright, girls, pay attention. You're going to move over here, and you can move all the way to there.
Pay me for this, right?
Just the center patrol route.
Let me put an arrow in his head.
There's the soldier center.
Our forces are in danger.
You would.
I bet.
You pay. What?
I'm going to have to up my wood production. Population's alright. No, actually, population is a problem. Population is not alright. I'm going to need quite a bit more.
You are
I'm
gonna
start
pay
pumping
me for
out
this,
soldiers.
right?
At least food's good.
Our defences are being attacked.
Yep, here we go again. Wow, already?
Attention.
Better be good.
You're
Building
fast.
completed.
Any infected around?
Very, very fast.
Attention. Building completed.
I don't like your intentions.
Attention. Building completed.
Soldiers, all the way. This one seems to get exploration vibes. Same for that one.
Better be good. You call that a plan? Faster than my bow. Straight to the heart. Right between the eyes.
Okay. The worker should be coming in soon. Set up a tower. Here's the first soldier. Alright. Temporarily, you're going on patrol. You're going to be patrolling this little stretch of terrain and making sure that nothing
Here
gets
we go
through.
again.
The train should be arriving soon,
You
so
again.
that's going to be
Okay.
upping my workforce.
My bow is ready. This better be good.
And I'm also out of power. First order of business, get more power, then get more more soldiers.
Attention. Building completed.
Patrol here. There is the train.
The train has arrived at the station.
What do you want?
I'm really going to need another sawmill. Got nowhere near enough production.
For the colony! Sorry, sir. I was cleaning my weapon. Reporting for duty, easy. Of course, my commander.
Alright.
again.
Actually, no. I
are
want you
gonna
over
pay
here.
me for this, right? Are
You guys to be
sure?
patrolling that way. And start building an attack force.
Attention. Building completed.
Let's see if I can plunk down some more fissures. 17, 16 is good enough. 19. 19.
Ready and
Push
waiting.
down south a little. Don't get overwhelmed. Soldiers make a hell of a lot more noise than rangers, so I gotta be careful not to have too many out there. At the very least, these guys don't respawn. And that's a big comfort. Rangers now veteran.
This
Over
better
here.
be good.
Interesting.
Reporting for duty.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. The train has arrived at the station.
Need more population pretty badly.
Reporting for duty. Tell me.
Excellent, boys. Over
Waiting
here.
on orders.
Attention. Building completed.
That should help with population issues.
Building completed.
Oh, that's also the last one that I get. With these on patrol,
Understood.
Building completed.
Any orders?
we can start to push a little bit further down.
For the humans!
And potentially, if I get another bit of workforce ready, get this bit of wood. Get another sawmill going. It's going to be a priority. Now, if I remember correctly, there... Yep, there he is. That's a chubby. And he's not alone.
Alright. Bring him on!
We got more overweight zombies over here. This is where that extra armor really starts to shine. Because these chubbies can
Of
just
course, my
not
commander.
really do too much against my soldiers.
That will be easy.
It's not like I can entirely tank them, but they're not too far off. There's the train.
Just guide me to the
The
infected.
train has arrived
Okay,
at
that
the
should boost the
station.
population.
And waiting.
28 workers. Excellent. Tesla tower, please.
Any orders?
And we're going to send a contingent of soldiers north. Another Tesla tower over here. So we can kind of reach everything. There. Now I can start to repair the towers. And I also want to be pushing down here.
Attention.
Next, when can I get my research center?
Reporting for duty.
I need 40 wood for that.
Attention. Building completed.
13. Excellent.
Orders, sir. On your
Attention.
orders.
Building completed.
And I'll be following these soldiers pretty closely with Tesla towers. But I will also need to make sure that they don't actually attack the Tesla tower, which can happen.
Let's go. Reporting for duty. Orders, sir.
Alright, dude, get into the tower. Repair the whole wall,
Do you need me?
and I want you in the other tower.
Commander? On your orders. Just tell me what to do.
This guy's almost
Train has
veteran.
arrived at the station.
Perfect.
Building completed.
Keep pushing down here.
Reporting for
This is
duty.
nice farmland as well, so I don't want to be building too much over there.
For the humans! Sorry, sir.
There's more
I was
stone down
cleaning
there
my weapon.
that I might need.
Understood. Of course, my commander.
Everything's
At your
almost done.
service.
Is there absolutely nobody left here?
Here we come.
Yeah. Sometimes you overlook one zombie, and the game goes, haha, you missed one. And I'm gonna fuck you up. And it does. It absolutely does. Clear this.
On your orders. Just tell me what to do.
Tower,
Let's go.
tower.
Orders, sir. For the colony. On your reporting for duty.
And I just ran out of workers and food and power all at the same time. Let's fix that. That's one.
Attention. Building completed. The train has arrived.
Here's
at
the food.
station.
Can I get another Tesla tower? Don't have enough. No, I don't have enough workers. With additional food, I can get an additional row of housing going,
Reporting for duty.
and that
Any
should give me
orders?
enough.
Come on. Tell me.
Okay, you're here on standby.
Is everything okay? Any orders?
We're gonna
all
push
the
down
way.
here a little bit more.
Attention.
All right.
Building completed.
Bring them on.
So I need a row of tents. That is, insofar as there's room and food. And at the moment, I don't have a lot of
Our
either.
soldiers are in trouble.
There we are.
Just tell me what to do.
Nah, we're all right.
Tell me.
Alright, tower,
Orders, sir.
Attention.
tower.
Building completed.
Oh,
Attention.
here we go
Building
again.
completed.
What?
In the tower and in
Units
the
under
tower.
attack.
Tell me. Ready.
Once
and
again,
waiting.
the armor is saving one of these
Tell
guys.
me. Ready and waiting.
Promotion-wise, we're doing pretty well.
Orders?
There's the train, so all these tents are gonna light up.
The train has arrived at the station.
Oh, I need 10 workers for that. Let's see. This is another area where I can put food, or fisher cottages at that.
Do you need me? Understood. All the way.
Keep clearing, keep clearing, keep clearing. Yeah, this is going to take a hell of a lot more time.
That will be easy. I will kill our enemies. Of course, my commander.
Attention.
Understood.
Building completed.
Tell me.
Let's pick up the batteries.
Of
Attention.
course, my
Building
commander.
More
completed.
power.
Ready
Attention.
and waiting.
Please
Building
clear the
completed.
north here first. Because this is pretty much a dead end.
Our forces are in danger.
There we go. I'm just trying to get veteran. Which should leave those 4 soldiers to have plenty of firepower. I don't need to fix anything because at the moment they still haven't broken through anyway.
Attention. Building completed.
And I can still put another row
Train
of
has
walls
arrived
through
at
here.
the station.
Any orders? Let's go.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building
Okay,
completed.
food's no longer a problem. Let's focus on expanding the workforce.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Defend further south.
Gotcha.
And assume new patrol.
Tell me.
Okay, this side.
Attack!
This is just a dead end here. It's a small
Building
peninsula.
completed.
Once you clear it, there's nothing
The
left.
humans!
Like that.
Come
Clear.
on.
Good. See, we're slowly but steadily getting a small stream of enemies coming our way. Starts out harmless. That's what they want you to think. And all of a sudden, shit hits the fan. And when it does, you better have shock towers ready.
Ready and waiting.
Or there won't be a
On your
colony
orders.
left to defend. It would be a good idea to swap out vets. Yeah, it would be. These guys are going to get veteran anyway. The rest of the soldiers that I currently have running around. Oh, I still have one on
Waiting
patrol here.
orders.
Attention.
Come on.
I can push this guy out to clear this southern wing.
This better be good.
And
Attention.
the
Building
rest...
completed.
Ooh, more iron.
Charge!
That's handy. The rest I don't really need to manually or assist in promoting. Because they're going to get promoted anyway. Wood workshop.
Any orders? Let's get them!
There you go. All my ranger, or sorry, all my soldiers here are now veteran.
Charge!
Now we can keep pushing. Since I have a bit of wood and some spare cash,
Building completed.
let's set up an extra row of
Building
walls.
completed.
Albeit temporarily. Because they're definitely going to break through.
Just guide me to the infected. Understood. That will be easy.
Okay, what else do we have here?
On
Looks
your
like the area
orders.
down here... Oh, not quite clear yet.
Bring 'em on! For the colony!
The train has arrived
need
at the
me?
Continue
station.
clearing.
Understood.
Attention. Building completed.
Wood workshop still in construction. Look at the range on that ranger. No pun intended. Oh, but she is a veteran, that might help. Come on, fix this. Yeah, get the stone workshop researched first. Because with the stone workshop researched, I can add a couple more research projects to run simultaneously. I need you ladies to be patrolling here, although I don't really expect them to break through.
Building completed.
Then again, you never do.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention.
Actually, no, I don't want these over here. I want to save this farmland for an actual farm.
Tell me.
Wood's good, income's good, power's alright. Let's get another power.
Attention. Building completed.
Here.
The train has arrived at the station.
And since these things are... What now? Oh. They overran the trainee that I had down here.
Ready and waiting.
Yeah, that makes
Great
sense.
idea, sir.
Attention.
Tell me.
Technology research finished.
Okay, so the stone workshop is now available. Let's put that somewhere where it doesn't bother me. Over there. You. Cottage. No, farms first. Food first.
Orders, sir. Tell me.
Sounds interesting.
Attention.
It could be worse.
Building
I
completed.
hope you're not wasting my time.
Put you ladies on patrol
Ready
here.
and waiting.
Farm's gonna sit down here, a couple there, maybe some here. So let's keep expanding towards further iron production. Workforce is good. So more soldiers it is.
Commander? On your orders.
Keep clearing them out. There's still quite a bit of land down here, if I'm not mistaken.
Building
So these guys still have quite a bit of work ahead of them.
arrived at the station.
Reporting for duty.
Anyway, with that, I'm going to end this episode. Next episode, bolstering defenses. Because while these rangers and their soldier buddies over here are definitely holding them at bay, it is not going to be enough. I will need to set up additional defenses. So what I want to do over here is start researching the wasps that I unlocked. Start deploying wasps, making sure I have a whole lot of firepower. And shock towers behind them. So it's going to be more workers. It means more housing, and the first in the form of cottages, and then stone housing, more power plants, more of everything. We still have 34 days to continue and get ready for the initial, or for the final wave. So, that's going to be it for this episode. Join me next time, as we're going to be picking off more and more zombies, gathering more terrain, and getting ready. Because the onslaught is definitely coming our way. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon for more videos.